From Delaware's most award-winning radio news team, this is WDEL Video News. Here's Chris Carl.
Among Delaware's top stories for Thursday, December 21st, saying hello to Delawareans deployed overseas. 2 casinos are approved for Philadelphia. And early Christmas presents for some Wilmington kids. Here are the details. Members of the Delaware National Guard in Iraq got to talk to and see some of their members of their families half a world away. WDEL's Carl Konevsky reports.
Thanks to a video teleconference, Delaware soldiers got the chance to see the family members they spoke to Wednesday afternoon. Bill Westbrook, whose son, Master Sergeant Scott Westbrook, has called Iraq home since August, says the added touch of video during the holiday season was extra special.
It'd be better if I could have showed him some pictures of his Christmas tree and his house and lights and things like that, but just to be able to talk to your family and let they can see how much you've grown and that kind of stuff. I mean, it's tough to miss your kids and not, to see how they're really progressing.
Governor Minner was on hand for the video teleconference. She passed on holiday wishes and then enjoyed watching the soldiers talk to and see their families.
It was good to talk to them and good to have them, some of them get to see their loved ones. Hearing those 3 small children saying hello to their daddy when they said it on the phone but haven't seen him like they saw him today meant a lot.
Minner says she's proud of the men and women serving our country, but it's with a heavy heart, knowing they're away from their families during the holidays.
All right, I love you, sweetie. You look wonderful.
I love you too, Daddy.
I'm Carl Konevsky, 1150 AM, WDEL.
Wilmington police are looking for a suspect involved in a late-night shooting. Police say the suspect approached 3 teens around 11:40 last night in the 300 block of South Van Buren Street. A 14-year-old was shot in the calf. He was taken to Christiana Hospital. The suspect was wearing a black mask and a dark hooded sweatshirt. Insult to injury, all 3 victims have been charged for violating Wilmington's curfew ordinance. Pennsylvania gambling regulators have awarded 5 slots licenses for casino projects, including 2 in Philadelphia. The Pennsylvania Gaming Control Board awarded 2 Philadelphia licenses to groups led by billionaire developer Neil Blum and the Connecticut-based Native American group Rich One's Foxwoods. A proposal from Donald Trump was rejected. Regulators did approve casinos for Pittsburgh, Bethlehem, and the Pocono Mountains. Well, you'll be paying more for gas through the holiday. WDEL News continues in a moment.
As you look for your college experience, make sure you look at Wilmington College, your key to success.
It'll cost you more to fill up your gas tank for your holiday travels. AAA Mid-Atlantic says prices continue to climb with no break in sight in the near future. The delay of crude oil deliveries due to fog over the Gulf of Mexico is driving up prices. The average price is up a nickel from last week, 16 cents higher than a month ago, and you'll pay 12 cents a gallon more than you did this time last year. Students at AI DuPont High School were being made aware of problems they may face while driving this holiday season. WDEL's Joe Irizarry reports.
During Wednesday's dismissal, volunteers from the school's Yell program and Smart Drive were handing out bags with driving tips, coupons, and incentives to drive safe. The theme of the day was the 3 A's: awareness, don't be distracted while driving; alcohol, don't drink; and aggression, keep your cool while on the road. About 120 bags were handed out.
The company that does consulting work for the city of Wilmington is making sure dozens of underprivileged children receive a new bike for Christmas. WDEL's Curtis Gray has that story.
City officials accepted the donation of 50 shiny new bikes Wednesday afternoon from CH2M Hill, a government consulting company based in Philadelphia. Kim Cheeks has a large family, and his family will be among those receiving some of the new bikes.
I'm a father of 6 kids, 5 boys and a girl, and this is a big help for me.
But all this is great. I mean, this red and white, that was my first bike that I ever got, and tore it up quickly after they started teaching me how to ride without the trainer wheels, and then they let me go, and I went over a hill, and that was it. Had to get back up again.
The bikes will be distributed to families with the help of neighborhood centers across the city who have assisted in identifying those families to qualify for the bike giveaway. I'm Curtis Gray, 1150 AM, WDEL.
The Hens are still looking for their first win of the season. WDEL Sports and your Delaware AccuWeather forecast just ahead.
You could spend your money at the gas pump, or you could spend it on those sexy pumps at your favorite store. Let Dart do the driving.
I do all my shopping with Dart. It's the most convenient way to shop the outlets, and it saves me money.
Now save even more. Get up to 40% off with a discounted Dart card online at dartfirststate.com or at your local Acme Market.
At this rate, with the money I save riding Dart, I'll have a new pair of shoes every week.
Travel smart. Choose Dart.
I'm Peter MacArthur.
I'm Melanie Armstrong, and here are Delaware's top stories at the top of the hour.
The most complete coverage of the news that matters in Delaware every weekday morning, 5:30 to 9 on 1150 AM WDEL.
In WDEL Sports, Delaware's first-year head coach Monte Ross is still looking for his first win with the Hens. Delaware fell to 0-8 with a 79-60 loss to VCU last night, the first conference game of the year for the Hens. Junior Herb Courtney led Delaware with 25 points, and Zaire Taylor added 12. The Sixers ran their losing streak to 12 games with a 101-93 loss to Indiana. Jermaine O'Neal scored 34 points, grabbed 11 rebounds for the Pacers. Kyle Korver and Andre Iguodala scored 20 each for the Sixers, who were shorthanded because Andre Miller and Joe Smith, obtained in Tuesday's trade with Denver, weren't available. They will play tomorrow night at Boston. The ever-changing Flyers have made yet another deal, sending center Randy Robitaille to the New York Islanders for forward Mike York. York has 13 points in 32 games, while Robitaille has collected 17 points in 28 games. And sources say the Phillies have signed catcher Rod Barajas to a one-year deal. Barajas played with the Texas Rangers last season. The contract is reportedly for $2.5 million for one season. He's expected to share playing time with rookie Carlos Ruiz, who played in 27 games with the Phillies last season. Your WDEL Delaware AccuWeather forecast: clouds and some sunshine through today, a high 52. Tonight, mostly cloudy, low 36. And tomorrow, cloudy with rain developing in the afternoon, a high reaching 46. Get news updates throughout the day. Delaware's top stories at the top of the hour on 1150 AM WDEL or anytime right here at WDEL.com, including news video from Delaware and around the world from WDEL and the Associated Press. I'm Chris Carl. Thanks for watching.